It's probably the last time I'm going to wear this sweater, so thanks for the memories, guys. Hey, it's Soul, and April Fool's Day has come and gone. Pranks were pulled, jokes were told, and the Frost something clan is coming, for real. I don't know if it's Frost Doge or Frost Doggy. I tried looking it up, seriously. There was a lot to chuckle and grin about, but not all jokes were considered funny. I'm referring to one involving a certain add-on called Master Plan. Master Plan is widely used by players who participate in the Garrison mission system, whether that usage is light or heavy. The add-on pretty much breaks immersion in the mission minigame, which according to some players is already immersion breaking of itself, but that's a part of a much longer conversation. Master Plan made missions super easy to execute on, until April Fool's Day. Players unfortunate enough to encounter this were met with an anti-bot questionnaire meant to, well, make fun of users' dependence on the add-on. It was meant to be a joke, a jest. It's not like users couldn't just turn the add-on off and do the missions themselves. But the joke was missed by a lot of players. They were pissed. They were supportive too, but let me show you some of the more visceral statements left on the Curse add-on thread. I've got mixed opinions on this myself. When I logged in and saw this quiz, I already figured it was a joke, but at the same time I was like, I don't have enough information to solve this, I don't think. Google solved it for me, so it wasn't like a huge deal, but when I look at all these reactions, I can't help but feel sorry for these folks. In my opinion, they're totally overreacting. It's a joke baked into a quality of life add-on. It's not like Iskar Assist. It's not going to increase your chance of death if you're not using it. Regardless of what you think of the Warlord's mission system, the possibility of players being stuck to do it without add-ons may be much less convenient, but it's not the end of the world. Again, this is my personal opinion, but y'all tripping. But I have a professional opinion as well, as someone who's familiar with the business of game development. Here's a comparison. Developing an add-on for World of Warcraft shares some similarities to releasing the game on, say, the PlayStation platform. There are certain standards and requirements to meet. Most of these are explicitly written. You must comply with these, and if you don't, your game isn't allowed to be used on the platform. Microsoft and Sony platforms, among others, throw down these sorts of barriers to prevent just any game from being launched. They'll take a look at the game first and rubber stamp the guy for release. It's proactive. Compliance for WoW add-ons is more reactive. Players or hosting sites like Curse report add-ons that are faulty or violate WoW's add-on development policy, which brings me to my point. One of the policies reads, add-ons must not negatively impact World of Warcraft realms or other players. It's a bit broad of a requirement, but it applies here, as this prank did in fact negatively impact affected users. Master Plan effectively blocked the Garrison UI unless an arbitrary quiz was solved. It was also reported by some that opening the main menu was disabled. In my book, it's an actionable violation, even if it was only for a day, because this act was entirely intentional. Players even opened GM tickets about this issue. We don't know how many there were, but you can bet that it was a waste of Blizzard resources to manage. Broken games or add-ons threaten the branding of the platform that it's based on. If Blizzard felt like it, they could kill Master Plan outright. They have grounds to call this prank out as malicious activity on their creators' part based on what's already happened. But they haven't, cause that'd be a gross overreaction as well. Life goes on, and probably the only real loser is the person who created Master Plan. A day ago, the creator addressed this whole debacle, including the main menu bug, and also cited this very requirement that I pointed above. The statement read, I don't believe that it is. Clause 3 of the add-on policy is the closest thing that could apply, but it is solely subject to Blizzard's discretion and thus unknowable. It's my view that the message neither negatively impacts the performance of World of Warcraft realms, nor negatively affects the game for other players. Add-ons that only negatively affect the player who installed them seem to be in the clear. I gave my opinion and they gave theirs. What about you guys? Let me know in a comment. He or she will probably never see this video, but I'll say it anyway. You done goofed on this one. It's a joke and I get it. Players flipped out and they're giving you unnecessary amounts of hate. It's an overreaction and it's not right, But you didn't at least apologize or try to diffuse the reaction, at least not after I looked through some of your replies. You damaged yourself as a brand, and deserve every bit of it. So that's it for today. Do the like and the follow thing and tell me your thoughts below. Tune in next time when I attempt a fair retrospective on the Garrison, without sounding like another negative Nancy or a fanboy bundle of sticks. I'm Soul. Stay breezy, guys.